The first child that I brought in was my oldest daughter, and she was a cheerleader and a tumbler, and she was just having a lot of back and neck pain. And you helped assess what was going on and get her in to see some other specialists, and then she continued to see you as she was training to manage that. And then it had been a little while, and then I had Jacob, who was a runner, and he was starting to have some weird pains, and his coaches were recommending he get therapy, and I was like, no, we're going to start with Dr. Wadsworth because you've always helped us figure out problems really well. He was having trouble in his races. He had pain that was making him stop his races or not run as fast as he wanted to. And same thing with Brooke. She couldn't get through practices and competitions. It felt like we were a little bit in crisis mode that we needed to get some help. With Jacob, he just had the school trainer and coaches working on stretches and trying to problem solve with him, but they'd hit the point where you probably need to go see someone else. So you'll come in with an injury where we've been trying to figure out what's going on, and you so quickly can pinpoint what we're dealing with and then start to problem solve from there. Both of my kids got pretty instant relief and improvement after seeing you. Particularly with Brooke, there were some other long-term or bigger things we had to address, but immediately they felt better, and they're so quick to ask, I think I need to go see Dr. Wadsworth if something's flaring up or they're feeling something. They're much more in tune to getting in sooner. I've never felt rushed at an appointment. Sometimes it's more than one of us. There's a lot going on. I feel like you're good at explaining it and showing it, whether it's an exercise or an adjustment. You've never hesitated to pause if we ask a question to do it one more time with us or show us exactly where it is. I feel like I ask a lot of questions. I'll be like, so explain to me why this works, and you always explain it really well. It's really clear you understand anatomy and sports medicine super well. I just feel like you're the best mix. I've been to a lot of physical therapists with my kids, and I feel like they just get in this track of, on paper, here's what the injury is, here's what we do, without really personalizing and evaluating and assessing and making the best decision or explaining things. It just feels more like a checklist of things instead of really thinking about the problem. We do recommend you. I feel like anytime that something comes up that we think you could help with, even if we're not totally sure, we'll send someone to you. One of the greatest things about you is that you almost can think through a bigger picture. You're just fixing the problems there are. You're not trying to make us come back more than we need to or create problems that there aren't. You're just really figuring out what's wrong, what's helpful, and then giving us the best advice moving forward. I feel like you've given us great next steps. If it's something that's out of your wheelhouse or needs another practitioner to look at, you've given us great recommendations. That's what we've told people is start there. If he'll be able to help you figure out what's going on, he can do a lot for you. And then if he can't do it all, he'll help you find the next step. Okay, my name is Shersty, and I am a mom to 6, and I love to walk, and I am a patient at Uintah Spine Health.